Okay. I think I'm back. I don't know, that was weird. I think being in this call thing is weird when you motherfucker. Hold on. Okay. Um I'm like waiting for some friends to come out, and so I thought I would get on live for like about 15 minutes or so just to kind of kick it real quick. It's raining outside. It's disgusting. It's been raining nonstop like over the past couple of weeks. We had a couple of good days, and it was nice and sunny and everything. And then all of a sudden, here we go again, and it looks like crap outside. Hold on, I'm gonna show you right now. It looks like complete crap, and I'm just like, damn, like damn. I was like planning to go to the beach at some point, but now like that can't even happen. Like it. All summer I was trying to plan a beach trip and it just never happened, and I'm just like whatever. I could have gone, but it's just like with work and everything else, I was planning to go at the end of the summer when things calmed down a little bit, but no, every single time I wanted to plan it, it ended up raining or something else, and it was just a mess. But yeah, here that. The next time you see me on camera, I'll probably have different hair. I'm trying to do something with it today. Well, obviously, I'm gonna get a cut, and then we're gonna see what happens after that. Um, I don't know if anybody's actually up at this time because it's like, it's not that they're not up. It's just it's like noon, and hardly anybody is like. Well, most people are probably working. I just happen to have a day off today, so I've been like running around doing things that I need to do when I can't. When I'm working. Um, anyway, so I kind of wanted to start a discussion, but if nobody actually jumps on, then I can't like hear feedback on songs like you want to listen to it while you're in the car. I always have like a playlist. I don't have it now. Like it was on my old phone. I had specific playlists depending on how I was feeling behind the wheel or like what I felt like listening to. Um, but pretty much everything in my music library I would listen to in the car. It just depends. Like just now I was playing like some like softer stuff just because of how the day is, and I'm kind of like relaxed, feeling relaxed, and so I played Rain, SWV. I played a couple of Brandy tracks, and um it's just it was kind of like a mixture, but it was mostly like smooth R&B. On a day like today, I usually just I'd stick to the smooth R&B or like some like some like easy reggae or like that. Like it's never usually something like over the top. Usually when I'm like on my way to work or something, it'll usually be something like more fast paced. Um, I know like one of my favorite songs to listen to when I'm like in a rush is Red Light by by FX. um, and a couple of other K-pop tracks. I like to listen to like EDM and stuff when I'm like in a rush and when I'm driving in a rush. It's a good like EDM is like good to listen to when you're like speeding. I don't know. That's just like one of my things. Um, Other than that, it's usually the same artists all the time, unless I like incorporate a new artist. I've been like really obsessed with LMA lately. Is that how you say LMA or LMI? I think it's LMA. People say LMA. But I've been like kind of obsessed with her music lately. After listening to Trip, I went back and I obviously know Boot Up, but I hear it so much and I'm just like, okay, I'm over it. But some of her other stuff it sounds like really good too. Like she's actually really amazing as an artist. It'd be really cool to work with her one day. Um, I might cover her on the channel too. I might like give a listen to her entire like EP um, before and I've gotten a lot of other requests for some other artists too that I really haven't heard of. So that would be like really cool to get into. Um, Let me see here. I don't know if the signal is good because I can see myself clearly, obviously, but I don't know if the rest of you can see me clearly or hear me clearly. There's just I don't know. I'm hooked up to my friend's Wi-Fi right now, and it just I don't know. Let me see. I will be doing another video on Normani. It's weird because somebody was like somebody actually commented on my video that I did of the Body Count remix, and they were like, "Oh, Normani's part was like the worst part of the song," and I'm like, "Huh? Okay." I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not gonna get like upset at somebody who doesn't like Normani. I mean, it is what it is. We can't force people to like Normani. There are people who don't like Beyonce, so you can't force somebody's hand. But at the same time, I'm like, you think that hers is the worst part, and then they're like, oh, she was always bubblegum pop, and now all of a sudden she wants to be edgy, and it just doesn't work. I'm like, if you know anything about Normani, then you know that this is kind of where she fits in. Um, this is like where she should have been. But because of Fifth Harmony and the kind of mess and the kind of image that they had, especially in the beginning, it left a little, it left only a little bit of leeway for Normani to actually shine in her actual element. She always had to do what Epic wanted them to do, or what the rest of the girls like kind of wanted to do. And I just feel like we're finally now getting the chance to get to know her as a solo artist, as an individual. She finally has a chance to shine, and we're learning more about her. And I think that with her doing more like songs like Body Count and Love Lies and everything like that, I think that we really do get a good look into her thought process and her space. And it's not like all of her songs are going to be like that. No, I'm sure she'll have like other songs in there, like when she covered Tamia. Like, I feel like she is going to she's gonna be well rounded. Even if she's just doing R&B, she's going to mix it up with today and yesterday's R&B, because she grew up 90s R&B. That's how I know I'm gonna love this album, because she's going to definitely, because she's gonna bring that out. She, during the interview that she did, and when she was on like the Honda stage, she was talking about that, talking about how she, grew up on 90s music, and how she, is really interested in bringing that sort of thing out in her album. And I think that's very important, because oftentimes we really get caught up in what everybody else is doing, and the now and everything, that we kind of lose sight of what we actually want as an artist. And a lot of times it's like we're trying so hard to please everyone that we don't really adhere to our own desires. And art is supposed to be expression of your own values, of your own emotion, of your own thoughts. And so when you have other people thinking for you, or when you're trying to think like everybody else, you kind of get lost in everybody else's crap. That's why I'm not adhering to anything that anybody tells me. They're like, oh, you need to find a niche, you need to find this, you need to find that. I'm just like, no, I don't. I don't need to listen to anything that you say to me about how I should be as an artist. I don't need to listen to what you're telling me that I should do musically. It's my music, it's my art, it's how I feel, it's what I want to do. But I understand a lot of people do get caught up in these contracts a lot of the time with these labels that want to control them and their image and everything that they do, and it can become a bit hectic for certain artists, and they don't really get to express themselves the way that they should be able to, you know. So I mean, it's just food for thought for anybody trying to get into the industry too. That's again food for thought. I'm still working my way in. It's a slow process, but at least if I am true to myself, it will be more rewarding if I actually do become successful in it. And even if I don't, at least I was true to myself, and I did not give in to the pressures of the industry. I did not give into what other people were telling me to do. I didn't adhere to social norms or social standards, or what the standard should be for someone like me, a black man. Like, they expect certain thing from me, a lot of them, because of the way pop culture has perceived a lot of black men in the industry, and that's just not who I am, you know. Please react to Normani tribute to Janet Jackson at Black Girls Rock. I did not know that she did a Janet Jackson tribute. I didn't get to see Black Girls Rock. I'm upset. I'm upset. I didn't know she was even there. I'm slacking. I'm slacking really, really bad. Yeah, but I will definitely do that. Hopefully, I can find the video. Is it on YouTube? I don't know. Like, I'm gonna have to find the video somewhere, or at least if I find the video and I can't like actually do a reaction, then I'll do a review and I'll talk about it. Um, but oh my gosh, I no, seriously, Normani is coming. Actually, no, she's already here, and everybody they need to catch up. Anyway, I didn't want to talk about Normani completely throughout this entire thing. So tell me, what kinds of Yes, a lot of you guys. Oh, I know she killed it. Come on, like it's Normani. Homegirl got it already. Like she's got it. I'm glad that she has a good team behind her too, because a lot of the guys that were working with her on her album and stuff, they had a lot of good things to say about her. And I'm like, yes, you know, your eyes. My eyes were always drawn to her and Dinah in Fifth Harmony, mostly because of the fact that they were always serving like really good stage presence. Um, but anyway, let me know what you guys like to listen to in the car. Since I'm in the car, this is why I did this. But yeah, no, let me know what kinds of music you like to listen to in the car. Do you stick to specific genres, or do you like mix up the styles depending on how you feel or depending on who's here? I wish I would stop getting. Can I like block these people? I keep on getting like alerts, emails from these people that are like spamming my damn time, like my inbox. Drake and Kiana Lede. Yes, somebody told me about Kiana, and I definitely want to listen to her music. It's been recommended a couple of times already, and so I'm definitely going to check her out. Yes, that'll probably be the next artist that I cover. If I don't cover LMA, if I don't cover Tori Kelly, because Tori Kelly has new music out now right now too. So yeah, I'm always stuck listening to Disney music because I babysit. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so she has an EP out. That's good. So I might listen to the EP, kind of like I did with Tiana Taylor, because I didn't really know too much about Tiana Taylor and her music until I listened to KTSE, and I'm glad that I did listen to it because I actually really did like the album. Um, I still have Rose in Harlem on repeat. That's actually one of my favorites. And Never Would Have Made It are definitely my favorites from that album. Well, hopefully, I know Normani. uh, I know people were trying to clown Tinashe when she did it when she was a part of the Janet tribute with her, Sierra, and Jason Derulo. They were trying to clown the mess out of her. Oh no! Stop it. Okay. Um, that has been snubbed a lot. Like she should have way more accolades than she actually does have. Like this girl be putting in work, and at like at 50 something, like come on now, like let's go. She should have a lot more. Does she have the Vanguard? Did she get the? I can't even remember. Her was good. Like, her is always good. There are artists that I don't cover on the channel because another I just can't take it. I feel like I would like literally you would see me like die on camera if I like if I did a reaction to one of their songs. To them in my own time. I mean, I might do Tori Kelly, but we'll see. I was talking to some of my younger friends and I was like, "Oh yeah, her." And they're like, "Who's her? Her who?" I'm like, "Her is the name of the artist, like her." Like Her. They're like, "Oh." I'm like, uncultured ass people. No, they're more concerned with listening to artists like 6ix9ine and A Boogie, which A Boogie's not bad, but 6ix9ine, I don't see him. And I'm just like, no. They ass is talking about that we're gonna be back out here at 12:05. It's 12:10. I got things that I have to do, and I can't waste the whole day. Like, jeez. Anyway, so Did a Jeremy tribute to? Okay, so I'm gonna have to check all of that stuff out then. I didn't even know that Black Girls Rock. I didn't like see a lot of promo for it. Was anybody like? I didn't even know that Black Girls Rock was going because I usually watch Black Girls Rock every year. This is the first year that I've missed Black Girls Rock. I love Black Girls Rock. I love it so much. I think one of my favorite performances on there. Well, actually, it's not my favorite performance, but one of them. I liked when Amber Riley did something, and then also, um, Kelly Rowland when she came out with Talk a Good Game. She did the little thing with Eve and Seven Streeter. It didn't happen yet. Oh, I thought it did. Somebody said it was on Black Girls Rock. Was the Black. Wait, was the BMI Awards? Oh, somebody said Black Girls Rock, and I thought that that's what they were talking about. I know that they've been doing pictures with Black Girls Rock, but oh, oops. Well, that person is still here. Okay, it airs on the 9th of September. I hate pre-recorded shows. Can we just do them live? I can't stand pre-recorded like award shows. I like it better when it's live because we can see all the mistakes. Let me stop. No, I'm horrible for that. I mean, the one thing I will say about the VMAs is that it is live, and I do like the fact that it's live. But I hate that Jenna is getting honored on Black Girls Rock too. Jenna is getting a lot of honor. Like she's getting a lot this year. Finally, I mean, it's taken forever. Janet's live, like on Instagram. Can we please hurry up? Like, I have things to do. Like, they think that I have all day. Oh, God. I should just pull off. They would be so upset. But listen, I have my life, okay? Oh, oh, excuse me. Mm. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. I love Janet. My mom shades Janet, and she's like, she can't sing. I'm like, stop. She can sing. She's not out there singer anywhere near like Whitney Houston or anything like that. Like she's not. Um, but I mean, it is what it is. She still puts on really good performances, and that's what makes her such an amazing artist. That like the music, the production, and everything else is always on point. So, oh, that's a fat ass squirrel. Oh, they're jumping from tree to tree. Okay, let's see what they're doing. I'm surprised he can jump, being all yeah. Anyway, um, let me stop being random now at this point because I've run out of things to say, to be honest. Um, so oh yes, going back to the whole Normani thing, and I watched the Honda stage. I want to see like the actual performance, like without the commentary, because she was sounding amazing. Not even when she was doing Love Live, like yeah, when she was doing Love Lies too, but she was sounding good when she was doing the other song too. Oh God, what was it? What was the song? Um, is it I'm So Into You? Tamia? I think that's Tamia who does that song, right? Is that the song she was doing? I don't even know which song she was. I forgot what song it was. Gosh. All I know is that she sounded amazing. She was hitting like these high ass notes. She like hit like a C5. I'm just like, oh my gosh, belted it out. I'm just like, this is the Normani that I did. This is the Normani that should have been in Fifth Harmony, but we didn't get her because everybody was being shady. I knew the song when I listened to I could recognize the song just from the way that she was singing and just from the melody, but I can't remember. It was like a few days ago that I watched it, and so I'm like kind of, her mic was always, listen, her mic was always the fucking, like, it was always at like 3 while everybody else was at like 50. I never understood that. I was like, y'all some fake ass, either you're shady as hell or you just don't know what the hell you're doing as an engineer. If you're a sound engineer, you're supposed to do these levels. When they do sound check, you're supposed to check everybody's levels. When they perform the song, you're supposed to match everybody's levels to their voice. You can't put everybody on the same level and expect things to work out well. You can never hear Normani. Like, I can count on one hand how many times I was able to hear Normani, and look at all of the different live performances of Fifth Harmony that I've reacted to, and you'll see, like, almost every single time I'm just like, where's Normani at? I can't hear her. Turn her mic up. Like, it's been like a running thing, and after a while it becomes a pattern, and you just kind of wonder, like, okay, so what's going on here? I don't know. But yeah, and people, money performs up. I had to cut my ear. Yeah, funny. But no, seriously, I would have to like turn the speakers up. I would have to like put my ear closer to the speaker in order to hear her voice. I'm just like, no, this just doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, no, for her solo performances, her mic was on. Okay, we could hear every word, even when she went flat, we heard everything. But it's fine. At least we can hear her now versus every other time when she was with them girls. Somebody said, one of my friends calls them girls now. You don't even say Fifth Harmony. He don't even say, like, he just said them girls. Oh gosh. Oof, my back. Ugh, working at a job in which I have to stand up for hours and hours and hours is just not doing me any favors at all. I feel like my entire system is shutting down. But yeah. So who's at work and who's at school? Because like I know that there's people who have started school already. A couple of my friends who go to college, they're like they started classes last week, and high school, like actually like grade school, they started this week where I am, and some people start next week or the week after, in like Jersey and New York and stuff. So like I'm just trying to see who's started and who hasn't yet. Some people should be. Listen, my neck is always like strained, my back and everything else, and I always have to like change it up. Gosh, it's a mess. Today I have a class at 2 p.m., but I have to commute. Oh, that commute life. I didn't know about that because I lived on campus, New York. My morning class got canceled. Hallelujah. Listen, you didn't feel like getting up, you would pray that your morning classes would be canceled if something went down. Thankfully for me, like my first semester, I had a professor. He had like some complications with his health sometimes, and he would cancel class, which wasn't a good thing. But or if he wasn't able to make it in, he would send out an email. Although one time, I'll tell you the story. One time, his ass, first of all, there was no note, there was nothing. Everybody walked up because there was like this huge hill to get up to the building that his class is at, and we had to walk up this hill. And we all walked up this hill, went into the classroom, only to find a note on the chalkboard. He wrote a note on the chalkboard saying class is canceled today. I'm like, so I could have stayed in bed. Like, what the fuck? And the worst part was, it was like It was like my only class for that day. I literally could have stayed my ass in my room and like kept sleeping. Like, but no, I got my ass up, threw on a pair of sweatpants, and went up the damn hill. Only to see that his damn class was canceled. And he left a note on the damn chalkboard for everybody to come in there and find it. I'm like, there's something called email. Okay, there's something called email. We get alerts, you know, whatever. To make up stupid excuses to cancel class. I'm sick. I need to change my tire. I need to change my tire. Oh gosh. Oh no. I had one professor that never wanted to cancel class. Um, and when campus was down one day, he sent us this link to a webinar session so that he could teach the class over Skype or whatever. And I'm just like, do you think anybody's about to sit up here and go to that shit? Like, nah. No, but we still have to go because he was giving us an assignment. I'm like, ugh. Like, how you gonna still have class? He was in his like home office or something, and he was like, he was teaching us over webinar. I'm like, this is some bullshit. Like, we had to sit up there and listen to his ass for an hour. Yesterday, my late class got canceled because he didn't know how to work the projector, and I'm like, so I stayed an extra 4 hours at school for. Oh no, I hate that, because you know your class is they're not always like close together in college. It's never like a continuous thing. A lot of times I would have like hours in between some of my classes. Like my I remember one semester I had a lab that was at like 8 o'clock in the morning, and so it was 8 to 11. That was a long, it was like an organic chemistry lab. It was like 8 to 11 o'clock, and then my next class wasn't until 3 in the afternoon. And I'm just saying that, I'm like, so what do I do? Like, I usually would either end up going like to hang out with some friends or whatever, study the quad or whatever, maybe go back to my dorm to like or rest if I didn't get enough sleep the night before, finish up some work that I had to do for my next class, maybe prepare for the next class or whatever. But it was annoying. Up getting sleepy and stuff, because after the 8 to 11, then I had 3 to 4, and then I had a 3 to 4, and then I had a 5 to 6:30 class, and then after that I had a 7 o'clock to 8, and I'm just like it was a 12-hour kind of schedule, and I had to get like I had to like take a rest in between, and I had to do stuff to try and make sure that I stayed up for like the last class, because I would always end up like wanting to fall asleep in the last class. It was a mess. And now it's raining like crazy. They need to hurry up. I hate waiting, and I didn't even want to leave my house yet, but that's a lot for one day. Listen, sometimes I would have 1 or 2 classes a day, but other times I would have like 4 and 5 classes, and it's like irritating as hell. And then one of my classes started at like 12:25 one time. I'm like, 12:25? What the hell is 12:25? Like, can it be like an even number, like 12:20, 12:30? No, 12:25. And I'm just like, okay. I will be walking in at 12:30. Yeah, so it's a mess. Hold on, guys. What's going on? Huh? Trunk, please. Yeah, what happened? His mom just got crazy. All right, guys, I'm gonna call you. I mean, I'm not calling you. I'm gonna get back to you guys later. I'll probably do another live stream. We're probably just going to post a video at some point later on. So take care, guys. Bye.